Hello my dear friends, this is Cross Stitch with Luda. In today's video I will be showing my WIP parade, September, October. I have some finishes I will be showing you as well, in case you did not see my previous videos or you're my new viewer. I'm stitching for the past 15 years and I prefer to stitch dimensions, mirabilia, samplers, almost everything. And today is final video for September and mid of October, because I won't be able to make video in October anymore because I'm traveling. And yeah, so my first WIP is a dimensions kit, Frosty Morning. There is similar design from Anchor, and I don't know, I just like both of them, and I wanna get this one after I found out it was out of print. But I saw stitched design and something confused me. Maybe a lady did some mistake on this horse. It was like a big amount of gray stitches, not like here. That's why I did not buy it on time. Eventually I found it on a Russian Facebook. So this is so far I am, and my progress, I stitched like 3-4 days maybe, and every single time I have to put away this design because I started in at the airport. I want to stitch like longer, and I just don't want to stitch half of the picture, and by the end of the year I will not have some finishes. I will be still working on this design in November, but I don't think I will make big progress. But you never know, sometimes you think you will not work and then it will be your main project. Okay, just in case if you like this kit, this is a number, and this kit was made only in China. Yeah, unfortunately it's not for sale anymore. I mean, you can still get it on eBay. A few days ago I saw it for $134, and this is just ridiculous, but sometimes you don't care about the price, right? This is a 16 count blue Ada, and I'll show you my stitches closer. I would like to do some back stitch on the face of horse, and I think I will go up because there are lots of half cross stitches, and it will be big progress if you stitch a few times. You just stitch with half stitches, you will achieve some results. On the bottom of the design you have more crosses, but still fine. It's not the difficult design as others. I like to work on it, and hopefully next year you will see finish, but you never know, maybe this year. So my next just happened, I did not want to show you two dimensions kits, but this one is Sweet Memories. Also it's out of print, and it was reprinted for Russia only, I think last year or beginning of this year. But I got this kit on eBay 3 years ago because I could not find it. Like 2015 it was my dream kit to have, and I checked everywhere, could not find it. I was so disappointed. I was like seriously thinking about this kit all the time, and I bought it opened, and this is kit made in the United States. There are lots of threads. I think I'm more than half, because okay, just changed my hoops. Yesterday I was showing video. I was making video for Russian floss tube, and I don't want to take it out of hoops, but I'll show you in my next video. I did some progress on this corner, so I stitched both of these birds since last time you've seen it, and I'm right here. I have to work on this part, then you don't stitch over here, and all half stitches I finished the house, so I have to stitch only this part. I mean, and obviously here, and to make a back stitch, and I will be done with this kit. Hopefully in November you will see another finish of Dimensions Gold collection. My goal is to have at least 3 Dimensions Gold collection, I mean big dimensions. I don't have any plans for smaller ones. I stitch them when I want to, but okay, let me show what I can show you. At least I'm gonna show you birds. Or should I remove? Yeah, it will be not fair not to show you the whole thing. Okay, I'll do it again, and I'll be back because we're traveling in 1 hour. I left some time for you to make a video. So this is my, okay, here, if you don't know, sometimes you can use this stuff for to fix your fabric. So as you can see, I have to complete sky right here, and yeah, it will be easy on this part. I checked the chart, and of course I have to make a back stitch on this side. It's really fast. If I had time right now, I would finish it. Maybe in a week even. I just don't want to put it down. And this is 14 count white Ada. You stitch lots of half stitches with 3, 4, 6, lots of 6. I love to stitch with 6 threads. The spines. When I stitch them, I did not understand what I'm stitching, but then when you take it far, and also with a back stitch, you will see them much better. It's some berries, I think, and of course birds, have to back stitch them. There will be lots of back stitch on this bottom part, but it's fine. At least on the other side, I'll be stitching with half stitches. But again, I love this design to stitch. Really recommend you if you have this kit. It's very easy, very easy. Again, let me show you one more time the preview, and just for you to understand why it's lots of back stitch, because you have to make pines and berries and all of that. Tree looks like real, but it's very easy. Again, just have to pay attention to it. All these branches, it's fun to stitch actually, so much fun. I wish I would replace this Ada for linen, but it's fine. It's fine. When you look at from far, like even from 1.5 meters, you don't really see holes. Also, I will put on the back a white piece of paper. And I love Ada from kits made in the United States because they are different. They are softer, and I just enjoy stitching them. But you have to be careful because threads here can run out, especially red ones and brown ones. I would recommend you to wash them before stitching, or if you did not do it before, don't wash your project in a hot water. Use cold water. You can use soap, no problem, but do not use even warm water. So this is my project number 2. And also I had a finish this month. You probably have seen it in the previous video. This is Mermaid of the Pearls. I'm not showing you the preview because I clean all the stuff from her. I need to replace my box with a new memorabilia, but she's gorgeous, she's amazing. I made a separate video for those who want to see some details, some materials I use for this project, beads, threads and all that stuff, clinic. And I was talking about her skin. I stitched 2 over 1, just in case. I'll show you a little bit closer, but again, if you are new on my channel, you can go and see her. I'll leave a link below for all the projects finish. You can see detailed picture, or not a detailed picture, a detailed video. Also, if you want to see pictures, you can go on my Instagram and you will see close-up pictures. But just can't get over her. She is so beautiful, and I was really scared to stitch her beads. I was like, it's a lot of them, and I finished her. I think in September I fully finished her stitching, but it took me like a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, to prepare myself to stitch her beads. But when you start stitching them, you don't want to put down. You see how beautiful your mermaid becoming, and oh, so glad she's done. I think I finished now 7 mermaids, so 10 to go. Yep. Again, in other video I was showing all my stitched mermaids and my plans and everything. So if you did not see that video, I recommend you to go and see it. Another finish I have from the previous months. Okay, let me leave this mermaid because I don't want to confuse myself. I can show you 2 designs. This is my other finish. I had it in, I think, September or end of September, yeah. So it's fully done. I just want to add my initials somewhere. I don't know, I would prefer somewhere on the bottom, 1/1. Just put it in a year I stitched. I should think where I can put it, because it's quite busy on the bottom, and I prefer on this corner. I'll think about that. At least a year I want to put, you know. If it will look too busy or it will destroy my design, I will remove stitches. But I would like to have on every picture I stitched, I would love to have my initials in a year. So next design is Little House Needleworks. Guys, I'm still working on it. It's a shame, but this is my travel project, and I made some progress. I think, yeah, I was stitching something and I decided, let me have a break and stitch something very simple and very easy. And I promise you, this year you will finish. I promise this to myself as well. Little House Needlework, curly, or curly to Eve. It's number 47. I love Little House Needleworks. I'm planning to stitch one sampler. I just need to buy a fabric for that winter design, you know, where you can have, I think, 12 little designs. You can put them together or you can stitch them separately. So a fabric from Pictures S Plus. I can't remember the exact name of the color, but I think it started something from S. Yeah. And I use here Gentle Arts threads. Somewhere I use Wix Works, but majority are Gentle Arts, and they're all leftovers from my samplers and from designs I stitch with this kind of threads. So I need to have a finish. So it's not difficult. You just have to spend some time working on this design. So next finish I had in September, and it's my biggest finish. You've seen it on my previous videos as well, and I show you this design many times. Dimensions Gold collection, called Balloon Glow, or Balloons Glow. There is a place in Turkey, I can't remember, I told you, or no, Cappadocia, I think it's called, and it's something similar. There is another place, I think in California, where is this balloons, and I think it's more from United States, designed from United States, because Dimensions prefer to use American art in their designs. But it's gorgeous design. Again, guys, really, you will enjoy it. It just takes long to stitch, but again, I don't know when I will frame it. Maybe when we'll have our new house, but for now I like to have my dimensions kits just unframed, because I enjoy to take them out and look at them and pet them, you know. It's so nice. Sometimes I prefer to have my designs like that. And it's easy to carry with you if you go to stitching retreats or stitching meetings, whatever. It's easy to carry with you. But if you travel on a plane, I would recommend you to take it with you in a carry-on, because if you lose your cross stitch, I prefer not to take any cross stitch with me. I mean, to put them in a luggage. I always take them with me in case your luggage will be missing. And you know, it's like 2-3 months of work here. It's part of your life. And another design, I did not show you this progress yet, but I show you in my starts. Last year I started about 20 or 30 designs. I now have about 25 or 24. I do not have less finishes. It's because I started something. This year I started Balloons Glow. I did not start them in my last year months of starts, and obviously because it's a big design I could not finish my smaller designs, but I'll have lots of finishes. Not a lot, but I mean at least some amount of finishes I will have. I don't want to start anything else, but sometimes you just desire to start something. So this is Summer Quakers from Rosewood Manor, and design is talented Karen Kluba. And this is my sampler, I think number 6. Yesterday I was counted, and I hope I didn't make mistake. But I've stitched from series, I stitch autumn, winter. This is my third one summer. I have a spring Quaker, and I finish tulips, and I finish inspiration and Halloween Quaker sampler as well. But seasonals, I have them all kitted up. This is my third one, and one more I have to start next year, it's for sure. It's very easy to stitch this design, and I know some people, they have some problems of to work with Valdani threads, because you use Valdani threads in this design. And I would recommend you to stitch and enjoy. Don't cut a big piece of thread, because sometimes it makes knots. Just we'll see how beautiful these threads are, and I'll show you some flowers, and they're gorgeous, and you stitch them just with one color of thread. And for example, where is my scissors to show? I don't want to show with my finger. I lost my scissors somewhere. Anyway, forgive me for my fingers, but right here I use exactly the same thread, and you can see how different it is. Obviously here also one color, and right here also all these parts you stitch with one thread, and look how different they are. Like you change your thread so often, and you have no idea how easy to stitch this design, but it looks like it's something complicated. Also look at the ABC and numbers. Every single number you stitch with exactly the same color, and look how different they all are. It's gorgeous. Fabric I use Pictures with Plus. I remember the name, but now I forgot. Yes, here you can see Truffle. Yeah, I use Truffle, and it's really hard to show you on a camera the real colors of this fabric, because it's hard to photograph and it's hard to take a video of this color. In live, in person, it looks so much better. Well, it still looks gorgeous on the camera, but so I stitch this page and this page, 8 and 9. I want to stitch number 7, and then I will go up. What I like about charts from Rosewood Manor, they have on every single page, they have key, so you don't have to cut it, or you don't have to turn it, and it's very comfortable. As you can see, you stitch here with 3 strands of hand over dyed color fast Valdani threads. Oh, and I have to have +1 skein of DMC 310, which is black color. I'll see. I have lots of hand-dyed black colors. I'll use them. Probably silks. I got a gift from on one of retreats, and I need to use this gift, right? Because 310 I can use in mirabilias and other designs, and I prefer to use hand-dyed in samplers. Also, I'll show you from far. You can see some other extra designs you can have if you want to, and you can make a pin cushion or use it somewhere else. It's gorgeous design. It was one of my favorite, and I don't know why I didn't start it before. Why it wasn't my first design, because I bought it first. I bought I think tulips, and then I bought this one and others. I was just buying the time everything. So my next design is just an Caesar roll, and I made some progress on it. It's my travel project as well. When I go to visit my mom, and Daniel is playing outside with the kids, because we don't have kids here where we live. I have to go to my mom, and honestly speaking, during the day, working days, he doesn't have any time to play with kids, because he studied till 7 o'clock. Sometimes I'll go to gym, I'll take him with me. He can play in a kids room, but it's not like every day. Maybe one time a week or twice a week he can play with kids there, and he having so much fun. He's like while I'm working out. So this is my travel project when I go out or visit my mom or something, and I just have to work on this part, which is quite busy, but it's fun. You don't change your thread as often. It's right here. So I think I'll have to finish it in November. It's for sure. And I don't know when I will fully finish it, but I'll try to finish it in December. All these peacocks, and backstitch you have to stitch 1/1. This fabric, on this fabric I used to stitch my mirabilia, and this is left over, so I'm happy I can use it. Also, these pins you don't find in this kit, because they sell, you can buy them separately, but this big pin you'll find in your kit. And the reason I bought this kit, because of the pin. I'm collecting just pins, and then I saw this design, like I want to stitch, like I was like dying to stitch this kit, and I'm so happy I started, and I will have finished. Maybe you will see next year on my video somewhere in the corner. Right now I have this pin cushion. I changed it to Halloween. Some of them. You see, it's beautiful. And a cat, he always turns. It's heavy, really heavy pin, always turning on the other side. Maybe I should put it deeper. So all my pins right here. Here you can see the pin from the kit, but it will go to the scissor fob, because I have enough pins on my pin cushion, and I don't want to put all of them, because it will look like too much, like hoarder pin cushion. And I'm gonna stitch another pin cushion for sure. It was my last year finish. Beautiful. Yeah, this one was my last project. It has this stuff, additional embellishments. My mother gave me some money for Belarusia, but they're like old Belarusian money. I was at her place, she gave to me, so I put it in there. Beautiful embellishments, and this is fabric you will need to finish design. And all the DMC threads Actually, I need this slide with my needles because I'll take it with me. This Halloween slide. I call it Halloweenish because it's like purple. From Kim. Okay guys, that's it. No, the other one I'm gonna show. It's not my project for the past month and a half. It's just my plan for November. So I wanna make some progress on it. Not some, at least I wanna stitch half of design. I am very disappointed because not disappointed in a bad way because Nora made a gorgeous new design called Baker's Wife or Marie Antoinette. And I cannot start it because I ordered just last month's garden prelude, and by the time it arrived to Ukraine I saw lots of WIPs and I just lost my mood to stitch it. I can't explain to you. It's happened to me with Veronica as well. So I ordered in one store. I was in the United States at the time, and it was winter. They tried to call me. They said they couldn't reach me on the phone, which I don't know why. Everyone called me on that number and everything was okay. But anyway, when I went to that store after 2 months, they said, oh, we keep it for you for a while. Anyway, I lost my mood to stitch Veronica, but now I'm dying to stitch her, and she started. I'll just wait when I will be having mood for my garden prelude. Baker's Wife, I might well start, but it's not 100% sure. While I'll be waiting or deciding, I will stitch this one of the most prettiest design from Nora Corbett, because I have to stitch older designs, and she started. Not much I checked it. Here exactly the same fabric you use for Baker's Wife, and because both of these designs are small, I think, well, I hope, why I did not start like that. I'll have so much. Sometimes I don't think, you know, I could have used another part for my Baker's Wife, but now this design will be finished. Maybe I'll start from another side. Maybe I will manage to put two designs. As you can see, this is how wide is she. I think till that part. Okay, you don't see it very well. So I'm almost in the middle, so she will be like that. So she will be quite big. I don't think I will be able to stitch on other. Okay, I'll leave it for another design. It's not necessary to stitch on exactly the same fabric, Baker's Wife, because I have some fabric, and I'll find out what to stitch on leftover piece, and Baker's Wife will be stitching the other one. Oh, she's beautiful. You use lots of how you call it? Keep forgetting everything. Ribbons, silk ribbons, yes, silk ribbons. Right here, and they're out of print actually. I was lucky to get them all originals. They're from Wild Eye, so you can find them on eBay still. And sometimes they sell them not in a cover, in a kit or in a package. They sell them by meters. If you live in the United States, you will find it very easy. So guys, that's it. This is all my plans, and all my projects are stitched in September, October, mid-October. I'm going to work on them in end of October and November, and hopefully by December you will see another video with at least 3 finishes. This is my goal, and I'm gonna try to achieve it. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you wonderful day. Hopefully you enjoy my video. If you did, please give me a like, comment on it. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Guys, my friend came over and she showed me her work. And this is Soul of Rose, I think. I remember very well. There is no backstitch here, but she will finish and she will add all the backstitch. I like the metallic threads, as you can see. It's really shiny, but she doesn't like to stitch background. She said it's really boring for her to stitch with a half stitch. And also these colors. Let me use my scissors to show you right here. They're not fun. But it's really looks good. Here is my work. We're not gonna stitch together, we're going out, but we show each other our work. It's nice to have someone who's stitching. Same designs.